I just can't believe the outcry about the rising price of gasoline. So I'm going to do this video just to remind people the history of where gas prices were, and if they're going up now, why didn't they expect this to happen? So if you go back in this chart, you'll see here there's a big, the highest point on the chart here is 2008. Gas is at $4.12 a gallon. That was in 2008, right at the boom, the huge boom that we had. And gas was expensive then, and I don't recall people complaining too much. But then we had the enormous crash, and you can see how gas prices go down to about $1.61 a gallon. Okay, that's the worst crash and recession that we've had since the Great Depression, remember? Okay, and then the economy starts to recover a little bit. Gas prices start going up. Okay, and this is during a period, remember, recession. Worst recession since the Great Depression. Unemployment above 10% for month after month. Banks are frozen. Banks are frozen. The auto companies are going bankrupt. And gas is $2.36 a gallon in the midst of the worst recession we've had since the Great Depression. And people aren't thinking that gas prices are going to go up at some point when the economy gets going again. Well, of course they're going to go up. And oh, by the way, I have to mention, now we're competing on a worldwide scale for gas. We're competing with China. Well, there's what, 1.5 billion Chinese. We're competing with China, and then we're competing with the Indians, and what, there are 1 billion Indians. And so they want to drive cars too, and then we're competing with the Europeans, and we're competing now the Latin Americans, Brazil, Argentina, whatever. Those countries are now developing their own cars. They're having more wealth. Their economies are doing better than ours. So what did people think? What did people think was going to happen to the price of gas? So when I go out and I see people driving SUVs, big trucks, manly trucks, and they got that huge bed in the back, huge bed, and you can only fit like 2 people in the huge truck, but you got a huge bed, and you get what? I don't know, 15 miles to the gallon? So here's an idea for Americans. Let me lay this idea on Americans. If you don't like gas prices, why don't you conserve? Conserve, drive less, drive a smaller car, like maybe not the huge extendo cab or the huge Hummer. I still see Hummers around. Okay, so Americans, man, wise up. You want the best way to lower prices? Ooh, and you can do this, is drive less and drive a smaller car, you know. But well, let me go over the rest of this chart. So even in the recession, the gas prices are up at $2 and what, $2.50. They have no place else to go but up once the economy starts. So it goes up, bounces up again in 2011, goes to $3.87 a gallon. Then it comes down a little bit. We're still in a worldwide recession, basically. The gas prices, unless there's some great new find, which no one thinks is going to happen, gas prices are going to keep going up. I mean, and we got how many billion of people on the planet? There's what, now, 7 billion people on the planet, and everybody wants gasoline and diesel. So, wise up, America. Try to conserve. Watch these charts.